Good morning. Welcome to Options Center. It is Tuesday morning, right after CPI. What another CPI move, and it's to the upside. We were set up for a bear move, a big bear move, but that setup clearly didn't play out. But luckily, that's why we had our call protection on that we talked about yesterday. So, what's going on now? What's happening? What do we see? After this big move, we are honestly cautiously bullish. We're going to play to the upside, and I might grab some futures as we speak. But let me check out the monthly time frame. Still kind of in that neutral aspect, right around the RSI and the MACD around the zero. We are testing this box. We're headed that direction. We need to see follow through today and especially tomorrow with FOMC, where when you're in a week like this with options expiration, you can see whipsaws. It can go exactly the opposite direction tomorrow. So if you're playing to the upside, don't forget to have your put protection for when the FOMC happens tomorrow at 2 p.m. and in the conference at 2:30, because we want to make sure these huge swings don't just wreck your account. Okay, so on the weekly, ran through most of this, so we're gonna move pretty quick now. All right, on the weekly time frame, we're breaking out above that 50 moving average and also the downtrend line. Very important that we close the week above here and then right into resistance. I want to see that happen today. I want to see the 4200, 4211 area get hit today. It'd be very important to the bulls to kind of confirm all of this. And then it looks like we're playing out on the MACD. Let me pull that up a little bit. On that MACD, looks like the divergence, bullish divergence is playing out. And also the RSI, we're still getting a little stronger. It looks like we kind of played around that neutral area and starting to move to the upside now. Anything could change, but we're putting our bull caps on. All right, on the daily. Daily trend is our friend. All right, so we regain that downtrend line. I'm sorry, uptrend line. Regain that, so we have to hold that. There's a downtrend line. We're right into supply, so we're kind of fighting with that. So the first thing I'd like to see is that we actually get above this area, and then head up from there, kind of use it as support and continue to the upside. So what am I seeing here? Is this a 1-2 setup and we're starting to go on wave 3? Well, I'd really love to see some sort of this looks like a 5-wave move. We'll go down to 65 and check it out. Looks like a 5-wave move. Maybe that's a 1, maybe 2, shallow 2 to test out that trend line and then start heading up, because at this point we're starting to see a little bit of divergence here. That doesn't mean anything at this level unless we turn down. So we're trying to cross over. We want to see this start to head higher, get that bull cross on the blue MACD. So cautiously bullish once again, and then on the RSI, kind of back testing this trend here. So just like I said, be careful. Don't go overly bullish right at this point. You want to see some more price action happen while you're playing some of these moves. We should see a nice strong opening with breadth, probably pinned as a trend day to the upside. So if that's the case, then we'll look on the lower time frames and play some of these futures and check out some individual names. Okay, on the 65, let's see if we can notice anything else. All right, again, above that trend line, we broke above the weekly range, the options expected move. Yesterday I said, hey, this move is going to be massive. What do we need to see? We're probably going to see some sort of 200-point move or so in one direction. And so I would really like to see this 221 hit today. That's kind of our target. And then we might even, we'll see. We'll play some puts here as well to see if this was just some sort of move that that's going to reverse into tomorrow. We're going to, look for any divergence here as we move price a little bit higher to this 42.21. So I'm going to jump into some MES calls right here because we seem to be holding that area. The bearish scenario, just so you are aware, is still alive in a sense where we did not get above that 78.6. So that's another reason to just be a little bit cautious here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm doing this on my phone. Where do you go for that? Let's get a few futures contracts. Head to the upside. Looks like we might want to get that gap. This gap area. I'll move it over, extend it so we can see. Looks like we might want to get that gap. That's right with that 221 area, a little bit higher maybe, but that will be our target today. We get above there and we start staying above these. Clearly, these didn't play out the way I thought it was going to. That's the name of the game. That's what happens. So, again, cautious into tomorrow. Same thing, same game plan today as and I'll rewrite these Elliott waves because we will have two choices up here. If this is this might be a 1, 2, and then 3, and maybe a 4 consolidation today, 5 into the over the night kind of thing. That's when I'm playing futures so I can get in and out whenever I want to get that target. And we have two scenarios. This is either the top once again, and we head lower from FOMC, especially if Powell pivots. If he pivots, and I know that sounds crazy, but if you actually start to do something really, really drastic and move interest rates down, pull back a little bit, then that's a tell sign that that's we could go into a bear market immediately. Following that, the more harsh portion of it, that's what seems to happen from if history repeats itself. But otherwise, if this is a 5-wave move complete, then hopefully we can get some sort of pullback to get back in. That's the important part, is to be able to get in and play to the upside. I mean, this has been trending up, and unless you were really playing to the upside, I mean, that was so dangerous. I did not. Then good for you, and continue on. Then you got some money to play with. So that's it, you guys. Looks like we're putting some bull caps on, and we will not forget about the bear scenario. If we get back up to that 4,200 area, that is the 100-week moving average, and also a good resistance point there, and also to fill the gap. So thanks for joining us here at Options Tenor. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Or check us out in the Options Guy. I'll be in there chit-chatting a little bit